dipped your finger in paint after suffering an injury?
Yes. Those pirates. Bless you.
Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So, the boss, let's pull up Exhibit 500, please. 500. That's Exhibit 500.
So like she charged him for like domestic violence or some shit.
We're going to go with plaintiff's three. Try to keep the record clear. 380A and 33. 234. Okay, go ahead.
Legally recorded.
This is at your house in West Hollywood on Sweetser Avenue, correct?
That's correct.
And that's you in the video, Mr. Depp, right?
That's correct, sir.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Can you just read for the jury that first text?
You'd like me to read that?
Yes, please.
Mr. Rottenborn.
Like court,
Slippery.
yeah, like court is just so awkward, bro. It's so quiet and awkward all the time, bro. It's so boring at the same time.
Mr. Rottenborn.
It's like somebody gotta break the silence, bro.
Is the slippery hooper that I donated my jizz to for a while. Staying
Huh?
there?
And can you please, we'll get it to you. How about that?
Oh, joy. Okay. All right.
Can't say that you carried cocaine in that box?
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine. I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that correctly?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
Oh Jesus Christ!
You continue to read them right, yes.
And you don't know if it's actually human beings doing these searches, correct?
As opposed
As opposed to bots or something like that.
I did not do an analysis to.
But you don't know if it's humans, bots,
Oh
like
Jesus!
that doing the searches, correct?
Cat?
Was Mr. Depp to play?
Cat? What the fuck? Am I missing something? Bro, you joined that bitch like 3-4 times already. I see the logs, bro. Try to like, I don't know, do exclamation Discord, copy the link and then paste it into like Safari or something. Paste it into Safari and then go like log in from there. I don't know if there's a way you can like save the server like while in it or something like that.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Your future is on display. Best of luck.
Best if luck.
Thank you for the correction. Best if luck.
You're welcome.
And thank
If she went home to go change or something like that, I got no clue.
Do you remember what color the T-shirt was?
I think it might have been white, best of my recollection.
Do you remember what jewelry Amber had on? Oh, okay, let's go to the next day, the Wednesday, and you've got all these people here.
Next day is Tuesday.
Okay,
Not a raincoat, but it could be similar to that.
okay. And what was she wearing under it?
Oh, I have no clue.
Okay. And do you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
No.
Now, you said that on the 22nd.
What type of
that you
what type of questions are these?
on the cheek.
What day?
The 22nd, your birthday?
22nd, Sunday, yes.
Okay, so when you showed it the first time, you went like this, right? And then the next time when you said you did the kisses, you went like this.
Huh?
What's your typical way of kissing?
What? There's no way. There's no way this is like an actual like courtroom, bro. This is someone's like lawyer or some shit, bro.
So when you showed it the first time, you went like this. The 22nd?
Shawty tripping.
I have no clue.
You went like,
Do you remember what jewelry you showed?
And the other time you went like,
Now, you said that on the 22nd.
What the fuck?
You kissed her on the cheek.
What day?
The 22nd, your birthday?
22nd, Sunday, yes.
Okay, so when you showed it the first time, you went like this, right? And then the next time when you said you did the kisses, you went like this.
Huh?
What's the typical way of kissing women when you greet them or say goodbye?
I'm not understanding any of
There's-
what you just did.
Okay, well, I'll just.
there's no way these are professionals, bro.
I take it that you would regularly kiss Amber on the cheek when you to say hello and to say
Oh,
goodbye?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And tell us how you did that.
What?
Show us how you did that.
Which time regularly?
So what helps your point? What helps your point this court date is like how this nigga kisses Amber. That's gonna. What information is that gonna give you, bro?
Did you have, so it's a pretty soft, it's kind of like almost a superficial one, or is it a really hard one on the cheek?
No.
Did you ever do a two kiss when you greeted Amber?
What the fuck?
Two cheeks?
No, I'm not European. I'm from Brooklyn.
And again, do you know whether she was wearing any amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
this
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry.
Thank
Sorry.
you, sir.
It's like you can't expect him to be professional when she asking these stupid ass questions, bro. I'm gonna watch all four.
Child. Anyway, so.
I fucking hate Doja Cat.
I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. I've been licensed for 10 years, and
Okay.
I've been practicing for about 15 years.
God
2
damn.
+ 2 is 4, right? And 5 + 5 is 10. Okay.
You also have only been practicing approximately 8 years, is that correct?
What the fuck is this?
Huh?
That's not correct.
Okay. Now, you went.
Nah, what pack is she smoking, bro? You look like Anthony Chopper. That's original. I never heard that before. Wow, Gil.
To Mr. Depp's home for dinner and drinks before you were hired as an expert in this case, correct?
That's not quite right.
Repeatedly and characterologically perpetuated severe physical and
Huh? She said paradoxically.
That's not quite right.
Repeatedly and characterologically
Characterologically.
physical and psychological intimate partner violence, IPV, toward Mr. Depp over the course of their relationship. Did I read that correctly?
It says perpetrated.
Doja, ew.
Okay. Could you read that to the jury, please?
Yes. So no, it's not the task.
I was like, aight, bitch.
What I read, what I said then was, no,
Dr.
that's
Curry.
not the task of Dash. That was never my task to determine. Task of Dash. That was never my task to determine. Can I say what that means?
No. The question that you have never arrived at an opinion of false. End of quote. And what was your answer?
Well, there was an objection.
Ew.
That has never been my opinion.
That clip is nasty.
Said under
Yes.
oath.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas.
And then I wrote, then I'm going to ask you, do you know who wrote this portion of the designation suggesting that these were your opinions in February of 2021? And what was your answer?
Valentine's Day. Like seriously, like we were in bed all day, and then I got up, and then I.
You have never been asked to testify as to whether anyone has behaviorally or characterologically.
Yeah, what's up, Andrew?
Conduct that suggests they may be an IPV perpetrator, correct?
Exactly, Andrew. She's a fucking weirdo, bro. She's an actual weirdo. Like I've seen clips and like clips of her doing some weird shit. I've seen her like a clip of her being in like a racist fucking Zoom meeting. Like she does something like she's a fucking weirdo, bro. That's why I don't like her.
That doesn't make no sense. My man.
I don't give a fuck about her like
I have to ask that again because
I don't give a fuck about her music, bro.
Characterologically, that one's just a tough one for me.
What?
Before her, I never really truly knew like how it felt to hate on like an artist or like a rapper or something, but I actually hate her, bro. Like not hate. I'm just like, dog. Like she's a weird. Like I really don't want to see her. I try my best not to listen to her shit or watch anything she's in, bro. Like I'm deep, like that deep of a like hatred. This old bitch need to retire. Her right here, she goofy as hell.
I am an actor, mostly.
Dr. Curry, if you, I mean, Dr. Hughes. I don't know why I can't. My apologies. My apologies.
Is this Amber's lawyer? Yeah, they're fucked. Amber definitely lost this, bro. I could just tell.
I think it's the confusion of having her in the courtroom. If you need to consult your notes to answer something, let us know that you need to consult your notes. Otherwise,
like I can never do no professional shit like this. I can never do no fucking. I can never be no lawyer.
Answer to the best of your.
Like I do not care that much. I do not like niggas are gonna like. What's it called? Order me to be their lawyer. I'm like gonna sit there like. I ain't got shit for you, motherfucker, bro.
Ability. And then if you need to do that, just let us know you're consulting your notes, okay? The concern is that you not read from them, that you...
Like, especially if you know your nigga is guilty, how the fuck do you defend them? How the fuck do you defend that nigga? Like, I will honestly not know, like, what to say or not know what to come up to, like, what to come up with, bro.
You consult them as you need to, okay?
Correct. I just don't want this to be a memory test of having conducted many documents, 80 pages of...
A memory test?
But you can...
No, my bad, I'm sorry.
Psychological testings to...
You can reference your notes, just don't read from them, okay?
No problem.
Okay, great.
You can reference your notes, just don't read from them, okay?
Okay, so I reviewed a number of documents, a plethora of documents. Most, I obviously won't read them all. All of Ms. Heard's testimony that she gave in her deposition. Did the same thing from Mr. Depp. I reviewed his deposition testimony as well as his trial testimony.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Be seated. All right, your next witness.
Your Honor, we'd like to call Laura Amber Heard to the stand.
All right.
Amber Laura.
Oh, fuck no. Nah, she smoked something out, like, before this. She smoked something out, like, before this, bro. Before and after.
And then she writes,
My throat is yours.
Hmm?
"You're going to be the death of me, but I don't care."
Girl, shut the fuck up. Then you went in the house and saw Mr. Depp in the foyer, correct?
Yeah.
Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his
Objection.
pants.
Yo, what?
Next question.
And you were trying to get
What?
Mr. Depp-
What the fuck is happening, bro?
That was the dog. Trying to get into the unit.
What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
There's a photograph of the bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter.
Yes, I'm not gonna say no.
And on line 11, are you there?
Who is this nigga? Is this like his friend or some shit? Like, why is he here? Johnny Depp been laughing at everything that nigga say, bro. Bro, I swear to God, the day, you know what I'm saying, I get put in court or some shit, and they bring my nigga up as a witness, my nigga, I would be laughing too, bro. I'll be laughing too, bro. A witness or like a defender or some shit, bro. Oh my God.
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article. It's
And the
wonderful.
last one.
Condition. Have you seen Mr. Depp take any drugs by this point?
Oh, yeah. To him in some way.
Relax. Relax.
Johnny took his penis out of his pants.
Wait, what?
I lose my balance. At this point, we're sitting next to each other on the edge of the couch, or I was on the edge of the couch. I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet. Why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before.
How old are you?
Damn.
I am 36. I just celebrated.
Okay. And do you have a daughter?
I do. She also celebrated her birthday recently. She's 1.
Okay.
I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him, and I said, "Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me."
Just do a split screen so we can start.
Is that a drawing?
Go ahead.
Paul Bettany's a good friend that you've done drugs with, right?
Oh, it's a strange question. Where's he going?
Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
Sure. Maybe you just want to look at his highlighted copy.
Oops, I touched the screen horribly.
No, that was
Pardon me.
you. It's okay.
Reflecting a different time than when they were actually sent.
Objection Foundation calls for speculation.
You agree with that, right?
Also stand the objection.
Okay. Right after.
Yo, this nigga looking like he don't know what he doing here, bro.
Injury to you. Yesterday, you texted. I'm sorry. I thought we've seen a lot of texts today.
It's all right. I did take
Yeah.
someone yesterday. Whatever, where she could be. Photographs. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn.
A recording where Miss told you that you vomit in your sleep a lot. Do you remember that recording?
Yes, I do.
What's your response to that?
When someone tells you that you vomit, and she didn't tell me, I heard it in court. I think the first thing that I would do is seek medical attention.
Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Mr. Depp, if you could
What do you
please
rate
take
number?
a look at the stack of articles in front of you.
Looks?
Yes, it's a stack of hit pieces.
Yes, the first one is
generated
called
by
the.
Ms. Heard's
On a scale from 1 to mid.
publicity team.
We're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. Correct?
That's what it says, yes, sir.
It's entitled Johnny Depp. Friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes.
Correct.
How did they know?
The next article, did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
Mr.
This
Depp.
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, Please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
The next
question, Mr.
question, the
Rottenborn?
next, Johnny Depp's financial woes might sink the next Pirates of the Caribbean. Did I read that right?
You did. I don't know
The
how
next
my financial
article,
woes would do
May
that.
20, did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next, did I read that right?
You certainly did. This is hearsay. is
June
it not?
21st,
Your favorite
2018,
word?
22nd, 2018. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Alison Boshoff?
Mr. Depp, you,
Oh,
a
won't
single,
answer that, I
you understood that she became associated with those same accusations that she made, correct? You've testified to that.
Well, she had a choice. I didn't.
You just touch it.
Nah, he's
You
bullshitting.
have to touch the top, that's fine.
Do I touch
No.
something on menu here?
No.
Whitney, who calls me her spirit animal. Isaac, spirit animal. Hey, listen, I'm not feeling so hot, and I love you, but stop.
We walked out of the trailer at some point. My dog stepped on a bee.
Huh?
When is Miss Heard's birthday?
Back in right Pirates.
We can move on.
If you want to, just
So I can read it out of someone's article, but not from the man's mouth. Was given was to not to fight.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I think it's a pretty simple yes or no question.
You'd like
Other,
it to be, sir. Nothing simple in this case.
Other,
October is 2 months before December. That's correct.
if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas,
What the
nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney, correct?
That is true, Mr. Rottenborn.
This was a document that you signed as part of your divorce.
What is this? This is the goofiest fucking case I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's my signature.
This is the goofiest trial ever,
That
bro.
is your signature on the right, correct?
I could never do some shit like this, bro.
Right?
For the third time, that is my signature, yes.
And that was a document you signed in August of 2016.
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before? So what you would like for him to cook? That's hearsay, I guess. I'm learning. Yes, I looked at the papers. Maybe they're hearsay papers.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine.
A mega pint? Yeah.
I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
You would sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right?
Bro, what the fuck?
Isn't half.
What the fuck? First of all, fucking accused of drinking a pint is crazy, bro. Accused of drinking the Waukesha is crazy, bro.
I have other uses for your throat.
Is this a text? Who texted this? Johnny?
Which do not include injury. I have other uses for your
Why he
throat.
tweeted twice?
You would sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have
Yo.
other uses for your throat.
What the fuck? This is so weird, bro. This is so weird. Why they gotta make it so weird? Nah, Johnny got the game, bro.
Which do not include
We need to get the game from Johnny.
injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
W is, bro.
These are your words, sir, right? I read that right, correct?
You did.
For 8-3, please. that you and Amber would write to each.
You took Mr. Depp's arm to try to move him out, but he broke away. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
So you had his arm and he broke away, though, correct?
No.
And isn't it true that in the entire time you were there, you were not informed as to what caused damage to Mr. Depp's finger on March 8th?
Objection, hearsay.
Sustain the objection. Next question.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
about this awkward shit.
Objection, Your Honor, not.
I didn't get to finish.
She, what is this? You got a pint of lean beside her?
Objection form.
In my head, instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs, and I swung at him. And all of my...
Who won?
You dipped your finger in paint after suffering an injury.
Yes. Pirates. Bless you.
Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So you, the boss.
What the fuck is it gonna take to get rid of this bitch?
All right, three. We're gonna go with Plainer's 380. Try to keep the record clear. 380A and 33 to 34. Okay, go ahead.
And that's you in the video, Mr. Depp, right?
Lock that bitch up. Lock it up. Come with something new. Do something fucking different.
We'll get it to you. How about that?
Oh, joy. Okay. All right.
You can't say that you carried cocaine in that box?
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
And you don't know if it's actually.
It's
human
still going
beings.
on. So how many like dates do they have to do? That would suck, bro. This boring ass shit for multiple dates, bro. I could never go to court, bro. I could never have someone like sue me on some shit, bro. I couldn't take this shit.
These searches, correct?
As opposed to.
As opposed to bots or something like that.
I did not do an analysis to.
But you don't know if it's humans, bots, my cat doing the searches.
That's weird.
Correct.
Was Mr. Depp to play in Pirate 6?
Objection calls for speculation.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Another day, another sleigh. Period.
Your future is on display. Best of luck.
Best if luck.
Thank you for the correction. Best if luck.
You're welcome.
And
Do you remember what jewelry Amber had on? Oh, okay, let's go to the next day, the Wednesday.
I've
You've
already
got all these
seen
people.
all this.
Okay.
Dr. Curry.
If you, I mean,
Who the hell? Santa?
Vitriol from both of them.
What do you remember Ms. Heard saying to Mr. Depp on this occasion?
Jeez. Anything and everything. Specifically, there was you're fucking washed up, you're a fucking cunt, you're, again, the deadbeat dad shit. Yeah, I don't even remember what the fight was about, but the F word is my favorite word, and it was being thrown around to the point where I was uncomfortable.
Have you ever observed Mr. Depp use any drugs?
I have.
And what drugs have you seen Mr. Depp use? How many times have you seen Mr. Depp use marijuana?
Too many to count. I mean, daily.
Have you observed Mr. Depp consume alcohol?
Absolutely.
Nah, use marijuana is crazy.
How many times?
Like marijuana, too many to count. Pretty regularly.
On how many of those occasions did Mr. Depp appear to be drunk?
Oh my god. These questions, bro.
It would
Ciao. Anyway, so.
Y'all want to do the last one? I don't know if I can take much more.
I loved him so much.
This bitch.
Treating physician for Mr. Depp and then later for Miss Heard. So Dr. Bonnie Jacobs was Miss Heard's therapist, and may I refresh my recollection with my notes, Your Honor?
She's allowed to
For the
consult the
dates,
notes.
if you'd like me to tell the dates?
If she's asking me a question,
Oh,
I'm not going to answer.
You're right, Your Honor. Yes.
May I?
Objection, Your Honor.
After all that month of not seeing each other, not getting better, not getting clean and sober, there wasn't even, I didn't, you know, it was falling apart. I knew I had to leave him. I knew I wouldn't survive it.
Nah, survive is crazy.
Why did you file for divorce?
I knew if I didn't.
It's so this bitch crazy. But so you have to go through all this shit just for divorce? Can't like niggas just sign papers and then it's done? We have to like actually like fucking state like a claim or some shit, go to court. What happens if you lose? Y'all don't get divorced? Like,
That I knew if I didn't, I'd likely not literally survive.
You not be for real. Oh my God, you for real. No, you for fake. No, you for real. You lying.
I wouldn't have done anything. But I couldn't do that one thing. I couldn't stay.
now this some bull.
The promise and the hope that I had become less and less regular and more rare. The monster had been this thing that was now the normal and not the exception. The violence was now normal and not the exception. And it was so hard. It was so hard, but I knew
It was so hard.
I believe he would have.
She having a spasm?
I wouldn't be here. Why did you ask for a domestic violence temporary restraining order?
I wanted to change my locks.
Bruh.
Okay.
Why they do her like that? Who's this? Her mom? Niggas is bullying her? Yeah. Johnny walked in cleaner than a bitch. Johnny walked in clean as hell.
Those are relatives.
Relatives.
Thank you.
That's funny as hell.
When did the first act of physical violence by Mr. Depp occur?
Objection asked and answered.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Overruled. It would have been early 2012.
And how did you determine this?
I reviewed my therapist's Objection, notes. hearsay.
Damn.
How do you remember the first act of violence?
Well, you never forget it. That's how I remember it. It changes your life forever. You never forget the first time someone hits you like that. I just had the date wrong.
Now, what, if anything, did Mr. Depp say to you or ask you about how you got those cuts on your arms?
Nothing.
What, if anything, did you ever witness Mr. Depp self-injuring himself?
Oh my God, she's such a bitch.
Often. He did that often.
She's such a bitch.
He often, in fights, would cut his arms or hold a knife to his chest or draw blood superficially at first, but later, like in 2016, especially as our relationship was ending. He also put cigarettes out on himself.
427:55.
Waukesha.
I'd like to move the admission.
Any objection?
No objection.
345A and F.
Brother's gonna pour you one.
I'm not alcoholic. You should.
Why?
And that you punched me in the fucking thing, and you
figured
in the
it
face,
out.
and you said, "No, fuck it, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm sorry that I didn't
You,
hit
punched
you
me.
across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. I was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You're fine. I
What it feels like to be punched.
I was hitting you.
Oh,
That's the difference
you
between
poor
me
girl.
and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you start
You are
physical fights.
such a baby.
I wasn't punching you, I was hitting you.
Amber, please explain to the jury what's.
I wasn't punching you, I was hitting you.
What that's about.
Where I'm talking about
Insane.
hitting him, I am talking about what that conversation is about the disparity. The disparity between Johnny and I in our physical fights. The disparity of how he would proactively punch me. And
Now you're trying to turn it on. Oh my God. That's funny as shit.
I am talking about the difference between a punch, which Johnny did often, and me having to hit him in my defense. And I put on a face, and we finished the evening with the guests, and then more fighting happened afterwards.
So we talked about December 15, 2000. This is from December 15, I believe. Could you just please tell the jury what this depicts?
Yes, it's a picture of my bruised temple.
Where?
And Johnny.
And this is from February 10, 2016. And I'm going to ask you to play it, Michelle.
Motherfucker! Motherfucker!
What happened?
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Nothing happened this.
Did something happen to you this morning?
Damn.
I don't think so.
No, that's the thing.
You want to see crazy? I'll give you fucking crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy.
Have you drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going. You got this going?
I just started it.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh, nah.
And you were smashing shit.
Not gonna lie. After that, nah, we might have a case on our hands. This nigga crazy. Don't let that nigga drink the pint no more, bro. Nah, bro. Don't give this nigga no walk no more. You can't give that nigga. Nah, bro.
I was afraid. It was scary. It's scary. Scared. Scared they wouldn't remember. Objection calls for speculation.
That shit made me thirsty, low key. He poured that shit up like it was water. He poured that shit up like that shit is free. Damn.
That's crazy.
He poured that shit up like it was free, bruh.
Oh, you're crazy.
Remember,
Objection calls for speculation.
Not sustained.
He might have done it or done some crazy shit, but she looks like she been lying. She also looks like she's like lying her ass off, bro. And like capping, bro. She's like exaggerating it type shit. That's what I think. Exactly.
Was shown to Haddon only, and that was Exhibit 30 in his deposition.
Niggas,
Under oath, that
he saw the sales to his last movie and was like, damn.
statement wasn't true, was it, Miss Heard?
I'm sorry, I don't follow your question. Sorry.
You testified under oath, quote, "The entirety of my divorce settlement was donated to charity," end quote. That statement wasn't true.
It is true. I pledged the entirety to charity.
The statement...
When you say you buy a house, you don't pay for
Ms.
the
Heard,
entire house.
Ms. Heard, it here today, is it?
It is true. I pledged the entirety.
But
to
you didn't
charity.
donate it.
Unfortunately,
You didn't donate it. It's a yes or
This
no.
I haven't
bitch.
been able to to fulfill those
So that's a no, right, Ms. Heard?
Oh, this
I
bitch.
made the pledge. I want to be very clear. I pledged the entirety.
Get on her
I haven't
nerves.
been able to fulfill those pledges because I've been sued.
You had all of the $7 million for 13 months before Mr. Depp sued you, and you chose not to pay it to the charities you pledged it to. Is that correct, Ms.
I
Heard?
disagree with your characterization of that.
What you do have, Ms. Heard, are pictures of Mr. Depp sleeping, though, right? The jury saw a lot of those.
Yes,
You took this photograph, right, Ms. Heard?
that's correct.
Damn.
So you decided to take a picture of Mr. Depp asleep on the floor?
He was passed out.
You took this picture as well.
Yes.
And this is a picture of Mr. Depp taking a nap on his tropical island?
Tropical island.
I believe he was on the nod, but as he would say.
Sleeping on the nod on his island?
They're very different, in my opinion.
Exactly.
You also took this picture, right, Ms. Heard?
That's correct.
Yo, what does
I
this
did.
prove?
And this is another picture of Mr. Depp asleep in a chair.
No, he was nodding off. Sleep is different. When you're nodding off, you're high on drugs. Didn't even feel the cigarette in his hand that had, been burning on his leg. It was cause for alarm for me, naturally.
It's your testimony under oath that Mr. Depp is holding a cigarette in this picture?
He had been.
What's
Where?
not clicking?
Doesn't really look like anyone's been doing cocaine off that table, does it?
With all due respect, I'm not sure you know how that works.
That was a polite way of saying you don't know what the fuck you're doing.